Welcome back. So, when it comes to looking for this online work, these remote job opportunities, okay, I will tell you that in the past, I use blogs. Just people posted up information about their experiences, as well as just a long list, 100+ different companies that were hiring workers online, and I just started firing my resume out. Okay, so that is one way, right? But then there are those job boards that are out there. Simply put that in your search engine or use search chat to find out the job boards that are specializing in the remote and the flexible work opportunities. You'll find that there's the virtual customer service representatives that will often come up along with the remote data analysts and the remote content writers. There is also those job boards that have the entry level executive positions, and you'll need to once again find out the latest that are out there. Some of them do hire for remote HR managers, remote social media managers, and remote software engineers. I saw a whole lot of that. So, if you have those experience or that experience, then you definitely will sooner or later get a job for a remote software engineer. Um, there are those freelance platforms. I'm not the biggest fan of them, but I do suggest them when there are those who are already familiar with how that whole process works with freelancing. But I'm one of those that I like the good old fashioned advertising or word of mouth, that sort of thing. But yeah, they are definitely out there, been a part of them. I have set up my profile on various platforms, but they offer the short term and the long term projects. Many of them do. I saw a lot of the same type of positions that it seemed like everybody else was also applying to, and that was the virtual personal assistants, the remote graphic designers, the remote web developers. So I think at some point that's going to be one of those tough ones to have to, you know, get some clients. Indeed is still the largest job board in the world, and it was on Indeed where I did have success. I will mention that. It wasn't so much for the freelance work like the graphic design and all of that. That was more word of mouth. But what I did um, have my share of success with was the other jobs, like the customer service and the data entry, the those sorts of jobs, temp work, things like that. But my understanding is that lately positions on Indeed have where people have had quite a bit of success has been remote healthcare recruiters, which I did get to sign up with a company a while back, got to help them out with their staffing needs. So, yes, that is definitely correct. Remote financial analysts and remote software engineers. There we have it again. LinkedIn, lately, no, it has not been successful for me, but that doesn't mean that it won't be successful for you. This social media platform, basically, you can just filter remote in the location search bar, and then you'll see some of the reputable companies on there, like the Microsofts, the Amazons, the Googles, all of that good stuff. I do suggest these things before you start applying for remote job opportunities. I've told other people about this, and it is so important that you listen up here. Update the resume. Make sure that the resume is going to show up in the search engine. Don't have all of the fancy fonts, the colors, all of that other stuff, okay? Make sure that your resume aligns with the position that you're applying for. So that means that you're probably going to have several different resumes, several different cover letters, all of that, because you really want to match for that job. Your LinkedIn profile, it should, of course, be updated. It should have all of your remote work experience and skills, because even if you go through another job board, I found in past experience that they will take a look, the recruiters, at your LinkedIn profile. So there you have it. You want to network with other remote workers, find out if they're hiring. A lot of that goes on in YouTube comment sections. When you have someone who will post something about a job, and then you'll see your share of conversation going back and forth. I've also seen this sort of thing on the job, the community job chat boards, forums, things like that. So when you're networking, and also offline too, and there's also the virtual remote type of conferences that go on. When you're doing that sort of thing, it increases your opportunities, and also you get referrals. And I've done that sort of thing, and I was able to learn a lot about various industries, and I, I also made up in my mind based on conversation with other people whether or not it was a good company that I was applying for. So yeah, definitely good there. Use keywords and specific job titles when you're searching for remote jobs to narrow down your search and to find the right opportunities, okay, for yourself. It does make a difference. Be flexible and open to different types of remote work, okay? There is the freelance, there is the contract, the temp related jobs. I've had plenty of those temp jobs. Love, love, love them. And then, of course, the full-time positions, and I've had them as well. And we're talking about oh my gosh, I have literally now, when I think about it, oh my gosh, I'm dating myself, over 35 years work experience and plus some. So yeah, lots and lots of experience. So if you want the job, you've got to be willing to keep putting those resumes out, keep putting the cover letters, but then following up. And one particular relative not that long ago, basically I told him, I said, you'll have to show up if you want to stand out from among the rest. He was looking for an offline job, but it's the same thing when it comes to online. There's the emails, right? There's being friends with someone on a social networking site. There's reminding someone that knows someone that you're looking for a job, right? So I thank you. I thank you so much for taking the time out